Bro.
Are you ready for today's life lesson? Sorry, that was kind of hard.
Not after that.
I'm ready. Wait. When did you get those braces? Wait. Should we go get some pizza?
No.
So wait. I'm just playing. You want to tell them what you want to tell them today's life lesson?
What up, guys?
That was so stupid.
Back at it with another life lesson. Today, life lesson number 3, and that is about being patient. Having patience. Having patience with a jackass like this.
Hey, it happens.
Interrupting you every time you talk, right?
Yeah. Don't do that shit again.
All right.
See, that's not me.
Wait. They're not ready.
Okay, so being patient. Now, anyone that knows me knows I'm one of the most patient people in the world. Sometimes. That's a lot. Sometimes.
Good he is.
For the most part. Now, I'm going to tell y'all right now, off jump, why I'm patient. Because it makes me so mad. So, I'm going to leave this person's name out, right? But it's my grandma. Right? That's not her name though. But whenever she's on the phone, right, with like, you know, people like, I don't know, service people. So if she's on the phone with like someone from AT&T or Comcast, she gets so rude and so impatient with those people. Like whatever the problem is, it becomes that person's fault. And it makes me cringe when it happens. And it would make me so upset. Like I wouldn't, as I became an adult, I would say stuff to my grandma like it's not their fault. Like chill out. Give them a break. But as a kid, like it would just make me feel so bad for those people. And I know they probably get that all the time, but that is like my #1 pet peeve, when people are just rude to people, especially for things that are out of those people's control. Boy, did that make me patient fast. So anytime I'm on the phone with someone, even if like they're 100% messing up, not making sense, they're from Indonesia or whatever, not speaking English properly, and I still got to talk to them to figure out why I was charged $1,000 for something that cost $22. You know, I try to be patient with them, but obviously, patience carries over to 1,000 different things in life.
That's for damn sure. I know. I've had a couple different experiences in my life where it's really tested my patience and got really close to doing things that I shouldn't have done. One of the instances I didn't do it. I'm glad I didn't, because I really would have been screwed. But it was just, I want to say it was like a couple weeks ago. My manager was really just nagging on me just for doing some stupid shit. I mean, I guess like, yeah, I could have controlled it in a way, but there's like, it comes to a point where just one thing that's just said over and over to me, like I could take it, and I could, you know, chalk it up and just leave it alone, brush it off, put it to the side, whatever. But when one thing he just said to me constantly, and it's the same thing after I've already accepted the fact that I did mess up and, you know, just kind of try to do everything to fix it. Once you keep going at that one thing, and it's just like kind of like picking a scab, that's just when like I started to blow up. And I got to the point where he kept saying it this one day, and it was a really bad day at work, and I wanted to go off so bad, and I kind of did, which I shouldn't have. And then I got to the point where I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna straight up quit. And that, my friends, would not have been good.
No.
I would have been so screwed.
No.
I would have quit. So I'm glad I did it.
For sure, because I would have doubled your rent had you done it.
I talked to my other manager though. He kind of cooled me off, which was cool. He told me that. I mean, I know that this particular manager is kind of like that. He's kind of got a childish attitude to him, and you know, you just got to learn to be patient with those people and just kind of brush it off, put it off to the side. But other instances that, you know, are kind of different. I mean, if it wasn't work related, I've had other things happen to me that I kind of,
right.
I kind of blow up, but you know, you just gotta learn how to deal with it.
I gotta be patient at work too, because I mean, But essentially,
Top secret.
I supervise people. Essentially.
Damn, you got that clout?
I got a little bit of clout, right?
Alright,
Call me honcho. But I supervise people amongst rambunctious parents and coaches. Maybe they can figure it out from there, you know. But I have to deal with people that need to be trained, people who are in emotional states that maybe lean to them being more or less patient, more or less emotionally stable, while also managing the emotions of parents and coaches and young kids as well. So, I mean, I'm in a constant situation where I have to manage a bunch of different things while being observant and paying attention to a bunch of different things. And if I weren't patient, if I didn't have the patience to deal with someone yelling at me, or to deal with someone that maybe isn't understanding what they're supposed to be doing at work, boy, would I be stressful. I mean, like, my dad's hair is gray at this point and falling all out. I would probably be in the same boat as him, right? And that's just a real, like, minor thing. But if I weren't a patient person, which I naturally am, probably one of the most patient people in the world, I honestly think like I would have such a hard time throughout life. So, I mean, there's, like I said earlier, there's 1,000 different scenarios where you need to be patient in. I mean, whether it's you're a parent, you're a student, you're in a situation where you might make a decision where you quit your job or whatever else it might be that you could quit. So obviously patience can come in pretty key in those situations. But more than that, circling back to like my first point about my grandma, is being patient can put you in a situation where you communicate or you have interactions with people and you don't treat them terribly. Like you listen to what they say, maybe you're observing, you know, their body language, or you're more cognizant of the situation, and you're not putting all of the blame and the pressure on that individual, because you never know what gets a person to the emotional state that they're in. Obviously not everyone is in control of every single situation, so putting the blame, putting any pressure on someone who it's unwarranted to, obviously, like, you know, being patient in that situation is a much better alternative than being impatient. So today's life lesson might not save your life.
Might not.
It might not give you valuable information that you could take to the bank and make $1 million off of.
Maybe.
Might not get you a girlfriend or a boyfriend.
You're right.
It might not get you food in your stomach. But what it will do is get you food in your stomach, because you won't quit your job.
Yeah, that's right. Probably could get you $1 million too if you work right.
It could get you $1 million too, because you wouldn't just be jumping off from thing to thing to thing to thing. But, you know, but then again, we'll save that for another one, right? Because we got the clout like that. But besides the point, right? Be patient with everything you do as much as possible. You never know what situation might turn into what situation, and that made no sense right there. But still, you get what I'm saying though. You understand it, even though it didn't make any sense, right? Just be patient with me. Watch the whole video. We're only at like 8 minutes, 9 minutes. You like 9 minutes out of your day isn't that much. Just be patient.
Peace.